Good morning, beautiful people. Yesterday I was on a silent retreat. I do that every now and then, take people for a day of silence, which is wonderful. And I was reminded of one of the first retreats that I organized many years ago in Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic. And there were two elderly ladies there. Usually there's the people that come to my retreats are usually a little younger, but these were two elderly ladies who were also there. And from the second day, every time I opened my mouth to say something about spirituality or silence or the mind or the ego or whatever, they walked out of the room with a lot of noise. And so the fourth day I thought, I got to talk to these ladies, because this is creating such a hassle. Everybody's sort of thinking about it, and so I asked them, sorry, but what's the problem? Is there did I offend you in some way? And they were really angry at me because they said that I had made spirituality too easy, and that it was an affront to the Buddha, because Buddha had worked so hard and for even many births to become enlightened, and here I was telling people that they were already enlightened and to stop searching for enlightenment because it's your original nature. And it reminded me when I wrote my first book, A Crash Course in Enlightenment. When that came out, funnily enough, the mainstream media really picked up on it. Really raving reviews in just about every newspaper and magazine. The only really bad review was in a spiritual magazine. And it was, again, the same. The chief editor of the magazine said that this was the worst book he'd ever read, because I told people that they were already enlightened and that they should stop looking for enlightenment, stop striving for enlightenment, because it only brings you further away, because you already are it. And the harder you try to become something, the further away you move from it. And so it was interesting that this guy again said exactly the same. And so what I did was that review, I printed that in my second book. That's where my second book begins with, just to make the point clear why I say you are already enlightened and stop looking for enlightenment. Because for me, this is just about the most important point that I can make and that I want to bring across to people. Because I see that if you see enlightenment as something in the future for which you got to work really hard and do your best, then what you are in fact saying is, I am not enlightened. And that is not true, because your original nature is that of enlightenment. You are already whole. You are already perfect. You just forgot. And so the only thing you need to do is remember that. But if you start looking for it, if you start searching for it, if you crave for it, if you try to find a method or a teacher to bring you there, chances are you'll never get there. Because it's the mind that wants to go somewhere, whilst your soul or your spirit is already there. So I wish you a very enlightened day. This is Tijn from Amsterdam, loving you very much. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Bye for now.